Alright, here we go.
Two burly boys played Pokemon in their youth. One had to grow up, the other stayed true. Now the large grown-up child can name all of them, but the other guy probably 510. Now what can they do? Why don't they review? Now I'll talk about them till we die.
Die? Welcome, everybody. I'm Frank.
And I'm Joachim.
And this is your Certified Poke Moment, where we feature and talk about one Pokemon evolution line every single week.
Today's featured Pokemon is...
Heyo! Wartortle!
Wartortle.
Oh my gosh, Big Man Blastoise, Big Man Blastoise.
What the hell is that?
You haven't heard that?
No.
You watch YouTube shorts all the time. You've never heard Big Man Blastoise?
No, I haven't.
Would we get copyright strike if we played it?
Let's not
tempt fate. I agree. We are doing 2 water type starters in a row. We've done, out of the 4 starters we've now done, 3 of them are water type starters.
You remember that?
Yes. Well,
Sceptile's the only other one we've done?
Yeah.
Oh.
We were just talking about all the starters we've done last week, so like...
Did we do the gay lizard?
No.
The gay duck?
No.
The gay penguin?
Wait. What about Empoleon?
Anyway, there's nothing wrong with a gay penguin.
I'm saying
Penguins
what
are gay
about
all the time.
Empoleon?
There's literally a famous gay penguin, 2 famous gay penguins.
There's a lot of famous gay animals. Remember those lions those people saw?
The ones with the dentist?
No. I don't think he killed a gay lion. I think he killed a... I don't know. I don't know if the lion was straight or gay. If only we could ask.
Well, we can't because it's dead. Thanks to that one dentist.
Stupid dentist. I hate you. Well, before we talk about Wartortle and Big Man Blastoise, we get to talk about Squirtle.
And we get to answer the question, do it squirt?
It do! Squirtle is a solo water type and is known as the tiny turtle Pokemon.
Very
and
cute.
This is his cry.
Yep, that's Squirtle.
That is indeed the Squirtle boy. I think it's recognizable because I just heard it, but if you played it for me and asked me what one it was on a random Tuesday afternoon, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you.
It's nostalgic for me because back when I played like... I guess it would have been yellow. You get Squirtle later. I think you just sort of talk to someone to give it to you.
Same thing happens in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. You get all the 3 Kanto starters just in the grass at some point.
In the grass?
I believe you catch them in the grass. It's been a long time since I played, but
weird.
I don't know. I kind of like that. That's what they did in Legends Arceus. Are you okay?
My nose is really itchy.
I'm sorry. It's what they did in Legends Arceus with the Sinnoh starters. Like, you get the new, quote-unquote, new starters, Rowlet, Cyndaquil, or Oshawott, and then you can just find the others in the wild. I kind of like it. I don't know. We never get to catch starters in the wild. I guess Paldea did it too. Blueberry Academy, you can find starters in the wild.
Okay.
It's something new-ish they've been
really
doing.
got to get to that academy.
Yeah, we haven't had a Pokemon night with all our friends in a while.
Yeah.
We gotta have another one of those so we can finally get you to finish the second part of the DLC. Also, I wanted to mention, looking at Squirtle... Well, okay, let me say this first. Blastoise is one of those Pokemon that looks a lot better in Scarlet and Violet than he ever has in 3D Pokemon. Like, they updated all 3 Kanto starters and Mewtwo and a lot of the others we've talked about in the past to look a lot cooler. Their models are a lot better. And they even did the same thing to Squirtle. Is Civilization still open?
No, Frank just got a notification that Marvel Rivals is ready to play.
It sounded like a Civilization 6.
It's probably because it's a Steam pop-up.
Oh, you know what it was? That's the sound it makes when I get an achievement in Civ.
Yeah.
That's why I was
You downloaded
confused.
Marvel Rivals?
Yes.
You heard about the Invisible Woman, huh?
I heard about
evil man.
magic.
I can't remember what her character model is like. Probably very
pretty.
nice.
Very pretty, very Russian.
The guys are cool too.
Oh, I love the guys. Trust me, I'd probably want to main Moon Knight or Magic. I like Moon... What am I doing? We're supposed to be talking about Pokemon.
What's up with the models?
Yeah, Squirtle's model looks good too. It was also improved. Here was him in Sword and Shield.
Boring as hell.
And here's... Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. And here's him now.
That's a 2D sprite.
And here's him now. His arms are slightly more down. He's got it like a... He looks better. Trust me. He looks better.
I guess he doesn't look like he looks more like a Godzilla type thing, just like hunched over, versus like a baby being picked up.
Yes, but versus before, where his arms are just permanently outstretched.
That looks a little stupid.
Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to War Turtle, who is still solo water and is now known as the Turtle Pokemon.
Really? Now he's the Turtle Pokemon. Oh, he was Tiny
He
Turtle.
was, exactly.
And now he's just a Turtle.
And his cry sounds like this.
That's a Gen 1 cry.
There it is. You know, that's it does sound like a proper evolution of Squirtle's cry, you know, somehow. So that's cool. Also, I had jokingly listened to Big Man Blastoise off mic.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Cute animation I saw with it.
Yeah, it's been used by a lot of different people, like as background music in their Blastoise videos. But that's the first one I saw. Is this cute little Blastoise? Not little, he's ginormous, and he's like
Doing
waving his arms around.
Getting into trouble.
It's good stuff.
Peeing hard.
Apparently he peed hard. I did not remember him peeing hard. Oh, this is good. This is a good 3D model right here.
Oh.
Look at this boy.
Oh, that is good.
Look how much they improved him. Hold on,
they gave definition to him.
Look at that. Look how he looked in Jet Set. Look,
he
8.
sucked.
Yeah, it's bad. It's
They
bad.
gave him like cool definition in his face. I think they did that with Charizard too. That he looked meaner. Like
our arms are longer, more pointed down, not just out again like Squirtle.
I think I prefer that to a lot of models of Blastoise.
Yeah, I think this is the best he's ever looked.
Even some 2D.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Blastoise has always, in my opinion, looked really cool. They should have given him a second type like the other two.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And with saying that, evolving your have I been saying the levels these Pokemon evolve lately? Squirtle evolves into War Turtle at 16. War Turtle evolves into Blastoise at 36.
Yep.
And as I was saying, he is still solo water, and he is now known for some reason as the Shellfish Pokemon. Yeah, he was already the turtle.
That sucks.
Why not just keep him turtle?
The big turtle.
Big turtle.
The big turtle.
Okay, you're still right. Tiny turtle, big turtle. Nope. Shellfish.
And he's not a shellfish.
Not even close.
The only thing accurate about that is shell.
He has a shell.
He's not a fish at all.
Not at all. And Big Man Blastoise' cry sounds like this. How strange. I have less nostalgia for that cry than the other two, which
I think I would have to agree. It's just sort of a... but pretend that a bit longer. And less like a duck.
It's really weird. I chose Blastoise as my Fire Red starter. I would have imagined. And in Gen 6, he was my Kanto starter. No, I think I chose Venusaur first, actually. Still, during like a Y or an X playthrough, whichever was my second one, I picked Blastoise.
Yeah, no, I've never played with Charmander. Okay, maybe once I tried Charmander, but like I never did Charmander or Bulbasaur. It was always a Squirtle playthrough, and I don't remember Blastoise's cry.
Yeah.
Squirtle and Wartortle are a little bit nostalgic, but not that one.
You know what? That's funny. You mentioned never starting with Charmander. I've never picked Charmander as a starter either. I had one on my team in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, so I caught it in the wild. And during my third playthrough of X or Y, I chose Charmander because he was the last of the Kanto starters I hadn't picked yet, and I wanted a new, fresh team again. I've never picked him as a starter. It's because he's so overrated, I think. Even from a young age, I'm like, this Charizard's just the most overrated Pokemon.
Yeah.
Overpicked.
He's not a big boy or a big man.
No, not like Blastoise. And of course, Blastoise has a Mega and a Gigantamax form. We will talk about Blastoise Mega and his stats and everything down the line, but for now, he doesn't change type, by the way. He stays solo water. Total missed opportunity to make him water steel in my mind. Yeah. And his cry sounds like this.
Okay.
That's pretty decent.
That.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe with a lot of the Megas, they just sort of put like a little metallic reverb on them.
Mm-hmm. That one sounded a bit more unique than a lot of the other Megas, though, in my opinion.
Maybe.
I don't know. I liked it.
It's a lot more of a... I think it's a bigger change from regular Blastoise.
Yeah, it for sure is. Let's go ahead and do some Pokedex entries here, Joji. But I'm pretty sure that means I gotta switch over to Bulbapedia, so give me a second. I say this in a lot of the Gen 1 episodes, but Cerebi doesn't have Gen 1 Pokedex entries.
Cerebi.
I don't know why.
Cerebi.
They're still my favorite.
Did they not add Pokedex entries until Gen 2?
No, because Bulbapedia has them.
What the heck?
Yeah. Joachim, you want to start with Squirtle? I'll do Wartortle, you Blastoise, and then if we can find Mega Blastoise Dex entries, I'll do him.
Red, English, and blue?
Yeah, red and blue.
Oh, because... Oh, red and blue have the same one. Okay,
yeah.
It's just weird to read because it's red and green in Japan and then red and blue.
Yeah.
So, okay. Red and blue. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell. Powerfully sprays foam from its mouth.
Foam.
That's a weird... It just says...
That's interesting.
After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell, period. Powerfully sprays foam from its mouth.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird sentence.
That is.
Yellow. Shoots water at prey while in the water. Withdraws into its shell when in danger. This is almost like it's written more like a journal entry.
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of cool.
It is.
Because the Pokédex is just a bunch of stupid kids writing stupid... things, you know?
Why don't you read from Scarlet and Violet, get its most recent Dex entries too? Whoa, where are you going? You got to go down.
Oh, they can all be found here?
Yep.
Scarlet. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell. It sprays a potent foam from its mouth.
We now know it's potent.
But what is it potently, like, what is it?
Potent with?
Well, like, you know, it's like, oh, this it's a potent poison. But, like, potent what? Like, what attribute of the foam is potent?
Extra foamy.
Okay. Violet. Its shell is soft immediately after it is born. In no time at all, the shell becomes so resilient that a prodding finger will bounce right off of it. So it's just a shell.
That wasn't very different.
Yeah.
From
it's pretty boring.
Red and blue. That's a shame.
It's a tiny turtle. What do you want it to say?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like looking through everything a little bit. It kind of all says the same thing. I mean, there are a couple that talk about, like, water resistance, but, like, that's not that interesting.
It's resistant to water?
Yeah, like, especially when it's, like, swimming through the water so it can, like, go faster and stuff.
Oh, like it has a lower, like
yeah.
Water moves past it more easily?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like magic or, like, it's, like, hydrophobic?
I think, no, I just think he's, like, hydroponic.
That's not that. That's not that.
It's not hydrophobic. It's not hydroponic.
Hydrophilic?
Hydrodynamic.
Hydrodynamic.
Hydrodynamically designed. Remember that?
Is that SpongeBob?
Yes.
Ah.
See? I knew it was deep in there somewhere.
It's deep inside of me.
Red and blue. For Wartortle. Often these are worded weird. Often hides in water to stalk unwary prey. For swimming fast, it moves its ears to maintain balance.
Okay.
Yellow. When tapped, this Pokemon will pull in its head, but its tail will still stick out a little bit.
For eating.
What? You would eat the tail?
Yeah, I would eat a Wartortle's tail.
It doesn't look like it has a lot of... Maybe
it's just a big, giant, fluffy...
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's all fluff, though.
You think it's fluff, like fluff?
Well, here we go. Stadium. The tail is covered with a rich fur.
Whoa!
It stores air in the fur for taking extended dives underwater.
Whoa! I'm so glad they actually made that tail mean something.
Yeah, they did give it a very unique tail. I think Blastoise should have kept the tail. And it should have been...
Would have been more interesting.
Interesting, yeah. You know what? I'm not going to go to Scarlet and Violet because there are more interesting entries higher up. Gold. It is recognized as a symbol of longevity. If its shell has algae on it, that Wartortle is very old.
Oh, wow.
You know, I don't want to just stop in the middle of reading Dex entries to talk about this for a while, but, like, I kind of will. So, Pokemon can just go their whole lives without evolving.
Yes.
Like, the anime has showed us, like, old Trico before and everything. Like, the average human who isn't a designated Pokemon trainer likely will not be evolving their cute little Litten into an Incineroar because that's so much more to handle, you know?
Yeah.
And since they're not battling, it won't be leveling up or anything. I find that so interesting that in the Pokemon world, probably, like, only 10% of the people are Pokemon trainers. And the rest just literally live alongside Pokemon, use them to help them with work and stuff. It's cool. It's a cool thought. It makes me want more of a slice of life.
Yeah, no,
I'm sorry, I said that wrong. It makes me want a slice of life Pokemon anime more and more.
Yeah. Or even just, I thought you were going down the line of, it makes me want more of a slice of life Pokemon anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, same sentence.
Same sentence, worded differently.
Worded totally.
One day, Silver, it cleverly controls its furry ears and tail to maintain its balance while swimming. I never got the, like thought or inkling that they'd be furry.
Yeah, the ears?
Yeah, the ears especially.
I thought the ears were just weird, rubbery ear things. Also,
Yeah.
wouldn't furry ears, like, create a lot of drag?
Yeah, you'd think so. Huh. That's a good... I don't know.
There's, like, Olympic swimmers who shave their Wartortle's ears to make them more aerodynamic.
Oh.
Or hydrodynamic.
I guess that's fine, right? What would a Wartortle with shaved ears look like? That's
Do you think people would make fan art of that?
I'm interested. Let's find out. Also, I have your Blastoise Pokedex entries when we're ready after this. Oh. It's just somebody just photoshopped his ears off in one picture. And took off his shell.
Why did they do that?
They made him naked.
They just want to see a stupid little belly?
I guess. What the heck is that?
I thought it was... There's a bunch of multicolor, like brown, gray, pink, and yellow Pikachu ears. Like earmuffs or something.
Yeah, these are definitely not made by the Pokemon company.
I thought from afar, I thought it was like a little doll with like balls that was just stretched super far out.
Okay, why don't you read Blastoise Pokedex entries?
All right.
Red and blue.
A brutal Pokemon with pressurized water jets on its shell. They are used for high-speed tackles.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like when he does a spin.
Well, when he tackles somebody.
He uses the jets. They fire forward.
They do fire. Maybe he can move them backwards. Although, in new Pokemon Snap, there is this, like, special scene you can get where a Blastoise will, like, fly out of this whirlpool and blast off with jets coming from behind him.
Really?
Yeah.
How the hell does that work?
I don't know. I've never seen that before.
Is he pooping?
He'd be more pissing rather than pooping, but...
We do know he's got that hog that can spray. Yellow! He can spray yellow. Yellow. Once it takes aim at its enemy, it blasts out water with even more force than a fire hose. Ugh. Invisalign.
Yeah, your Invisalign's not helping you out there.
Should I do gold and silver too?
Sure.
Gold. It deliberately makes itself heavy so it can withstand the recoil of the water jets it fires. That's why I overeat.
That's...
Silver. The rocket cannons on its shell fired jets of water capable of punching holes through thick steel. And then everything else is just talking about
it's pretty safe.
how strong it is. Yeah, no, it's all just accurate. No, not accurate. Pressure
same
stuff. Yep.
Yeah, being
Pretty
pressurized.
much. There's one from like another one. I don't know, Sapphire. That's like, ooh, it aims good.
Oh, thank goodness. Because he's in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, we get Mega Dex entries. Yippee! So weird that we couldn't find Swamperts last week. That makes me sad.
Maybe he just doesn't have a Dex entry.
And it's the one entry for both Pikachu and Eevee. The cannon on its back is as powerful as a tank gun. Its tough legs and back enable it to withstand the recoil from firing the cannon. So kind of what it was saying earlier.
Yeah.
Pretty
There's not a lot. There's not a lot that you can do with Blastoise other than he's a turtle that shoots like cannonballs.
Yeah. No, that's true. All right, guys. Time to talk about abilities. So, as we said last week during the Swampert episode, all water types are going to have the exact same ability, and that's Torrent. When HP is below a third of its maximum, power of water type moves is increased by 50%. Decent, I mean, it's fine, it's whatever. The hidden ability, though, is definitely better than Swampert's, but I still think Blastoise deserves something cooler. It's just Rain Dish. If heavy rain weather is in effect, Blastoise will recover 1/16 its max hit points at the end of every turn. It's basically like giving you the leftovers. and then
But if you give it a leftovers too,
and now it's recovering an eighth of its max HP.
Quick math. No. You know what it really needed?
What?
Intimidate.
Intimidate.
Everyone gets intimidate.
Why do you want everybody to have intimidate?
No, it's like the one baseline.
You want Togepi to get intimidate?
If it scares me, yes.
You want Flabébé to get intimidate?
Yes. It already intimidates me.
Oh my gosh. Jokum's scared of the fairy who's no bigger than his fingy.
I need to crush it too much. It scares me. I'm more afraid of what I could become than the fairy.
All right. And of course, upon Mega Evolution, Mega Blastoise gains a brand new ability. And that ability is Mega Launcher. Jokum, have you ever heard of this ability before?
No.
That's because
I'm trying to think of what that.
It's only on
Mega Launcher does.
2 lines of Pokemon. Mega Blastoise, not the others, and the Clawitzer line.
Oh.
Mega Launcher works as such. Increases the power of Aura and Pulse moves by 50%. There's not a lot of those moves, but Blastoise and Clawitzer can both learn a decent amount of them. Aura Sphere, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, Heal Pulse, which doesn't do damage, so that's weird. Maybe it increases the amount of healing. That would be really cool.
Do you think it does, though? Or do you think they just threw a bunch of pulse moves and they're like, yeah, these are all pulse moves?
I see no... nothing's telling me that that's what happens. Origin Pulse, which neither of these Pokemon can learn. Terrain Pulse and Water Pulse. Origin Pulse is Origin form Kyogre's freaking, what is it called? Primal Kyogre's signature move. Yeah. But let's see exactly how many of these moves Blastoise can learn. Actually, let's do stats first. I want to do stats first. So, Blastoise's regular stats, base stat total is 530. HP, 79. Physical attack, 83. Defense, 100. Oh my, how interesting. Special attack, 85.
What?
Its attack stats are pretty low.
Everything seemed really low.
Defense being 100 is good.
But that's just...
Special defense being 105 is good. It has good defenses. Speed is surprisingly 78. I thought he'd be a bit slower.
Yeah.
83 and 85.
What's his total base stats?
530.
Seems high. But then when I hear his stats, I'm just like, nothing is that crazy.
Yeah, it really isn't.
I'm glad they did make him super defensive, because, like,
yeah,
he's a big turtle. It feels right.
Yeah. And then upon Mega Evolving, his base stat total goes up to 630. HP stays at 79. Attack goes up to 103. So that's pretty good. Defense is now 120. Special attack is now 135. That's respectable. Special defense is 115, and speed stays at 78.
Why do you think he has such a high attack in general? You think it's because, like, he does that shell spin thing?
Yeah, I feel like a lot. Well, we got to remember, Gens 1 to 3 did not have the physical special split. Some types were special and some were physical. Yeah. So Game Freak made a lot of Pokemon dual attackers because
they could use both.
Use both, yeah.
Or like they could use like a steel type and a water type move.
Yeah, that way they could make, I don't know which types are physical and special, but let's just say water was special. Actually, I don't know where I'm going with this. They had their reasons, I'm sure. And now Game Freak just doesn't want to change that. All right, now, with all this information, let's talk moveset, baby. And you know what? I'm actually going to look at his Gen 6 moveset so we can see how many moves he could learn that would work with Mega Launcher.
Okay.
I'm interested to know. Upon level up, like I think, no, he can get Flash Cannon as like a move reminder attack. That's great. That's really cool. That is a special steel type attack that does 80 damage with 100 accuracy. It's your typical water type moves: water gun, withdraw, bubble, bite, rapid spin. Not that those are all typical water moves, but they all just seem very Blastoise coded. Water pulse. There's a pulse move he gets by level up. He learns Aqua Tail at 32. That's pretty cool. Skull Bash. Always remember Blastoise learning Skull Bash. Skull Bash is not on a lot of Pokemon, if memory serves. Yeah, it's really not a lot. Only Blastoise, Sharpedo, Barbaracle, and Avalugg get it by level up. Some Pokemon learn it through breeding, like a decent amount, but not a lot get it through level up. Shockingly, Rampardos doesn't learn it through level up or breeding. What the heck?
Yeah,
he bashes his skull into things.
Frank, I'm afraid that's another certified Pokemon.
Certainly is. Level 60, he gets Hydro Pump. That makes sense.
The move I always beelined for.
Really?
Yeah.
With its low accuracy, I always never wanted to click it.
When it did hit, I liked the numbers.
Yeah, it does have them high numbers.
What was that? What was that move? There's with the Gen 1 Pokemon, I think it was in Fire Red and Leaf Green. It was like a super powerful.
So that's in every game.
Okay, in every game.
And only starter Pokemon
only starters can learn
these moves.
What was that?
Hydro Cannon.
Yeah.
Blast Burn. And oh shoot, what was the grass one?
It was like a bunch of vines came up or something.
Oh man, I'm blanking on it. I'm gonna have to look it up now.
Yeah.
Are you gonna look it up?
Yeah, I'll look it up.
All right, you look it up.
You keep going.
As far as TMs go, let's see. Ice Beam, Smackdown, Earthquake, Dig, Brick Break, very interesting. Focus Blast, Scald.
Frenzy Plant.
Frenzy Plant. That's the one. I remember teaching my Typhlosion Blast Burn, and then I used it a bunch, and I'm like, you know what? I hate having to wait every other turn to attack again.
Oh, it's got
a
Hyper Beam.
cooldown.
Hyper
Yep.
Beam mechanic.
Yep. Giga Impact, Bulldoze, Rock Slide, Dragon Tail. He didn't do it.
I literally in my head I started singing it, but I was like, I'm not going to give Frank this satisfaction.
There's Dark Pulse, so that's good. That's an extra powerful move for Mega Blastoise.
Well, how much does Dark Pulse do regularly?
80 damage is a special Dark type attack, so being increased by 50% is pretty decent.
120 damage.
Yeah. Well, it's increased. Yeah, I guess that would be that. He gets Aqua Jet through egg moves.
The craziest thing, Frank just pulled a big egg out from behind him. When you heard that noise, that was Frank pulling an egg out from somewhere. I couldn't see.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure you couldn't see.
The egg doesn't even have a flared base, so I don't know how he got it out of wherever he got it from.
Do you want to smell the egg?
It surprisingly smells like an egg.
What can I tell you?
Wow.
I keep my eggs clean. Through egg moves, speaking of eggs, Blastoise can learn Aura Sphere and Dragon Pulse in order to use them for his special Mega ability. So that's pretty cool. Then,
another egg.
I gotta stop doing that. Yeah, and then he gets Water Pulse and the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Move Tutor. Yeah, there's a lot. He gets a lot of special moves and stuff. He's got these transfer only moves. He can't learn Avalanche anymore. You can only get it in Gen.
Oh, transfer only?
Yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah, he can only learn Headbutt through the Move Tutor in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. This.
It's a certified Pokemon.
I gotta be quiet. I can't yell into the mic. This is a certified Pokemon.
Like a bad one or a good one?
A bad one.
Ooh.
This is why I am so upset that when you transfer Pokemon into Pokemon Home now, their freaking moveset resets. And if I send my, let's say Breloom, because this happened to me, with its perfect moveset that I spent so long getting right, getting to be exactly what I wanted, if I send it into, say I did that in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and then I send it to Scarlet and Violet, moveset resets. And it's not that moveset I prepared. It's just a standard level up moveset.
Yeah, no, that's a certified Pokemon.
It's the worst thing ever.
I feel like I feel like they're afraid to retcon like stats and stuff.
Yeah.
But they'll also just wipe away moves.
Yeah.
Willy-nilly.
Yeah, they will. They took away a ton of moves. A lot of them, I'm going to be honest, I don't care about. They got rid of Dizzy Punch, I think, which is horrible.
But what does Spinda do now?
And Lopunny. That was a great move for Lopunny.
What did it do?
It was like a decently powerful normal type attack that I think guaranteed caused confusion.
Ooh,
it might not have been guaranteed. It might have been like 30% chance. Oh. The foe is hit with rhythmically launched punches that may leave it confused. Oh, it's only a 20% chance.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a lot higher.
It'd be cool if it had a higher chance if you were confused.
Yeah. What's IX? Is that... What? Is that 9?
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't get rid of it.
Oh.
What? I could have sworn that's one of the ones they got rid of.
Frank over here.
Yeah, I guess I am giving misinformation. What are you going to do about it?
Nothing. Keep going. Or is it misinformation or disinformation if you meant to do it?
That would be disinformation. In my humble
disinformation,
opinion.
Frank.
How do I get back to Blastoise? Anyway, that's moveset. Jokum.
What would you do with it? Strategy-wise.
Oh, strategy-wise.
For like the troglodyte, right? For like the average Joe.
If I was playing in Gen 6, I would definitely, like, breed a Blastoise with the right Pokemon to have the little baby Squirtle know Aura Sphere and probably Dragon Pulse. And then I would why not just give it all Pulse moves at that point? Although I don't want it knowing Water Pulse. What I would do, here's my opinion, right? A better water type attack. Maybe Hydro Pump. Maybe you just deal with the 80 accuracy, you know? It shouldn't miss that often, right? And then I would run Aura Sphere for sure, Dragon Pulse for sure. Heck, maybe Flash Cannon. It already gets Flash Cannon through Move Reminder. That's great coverage. All those are special attacks, so I'd run that Mega Blastoise specially for sure. No need to teach like Earthquake. I mean, you can if you want to. It's up to you. Ice Beam, also great for him to know, because then he can deal with grass types.
There should be a Mud Pulse. Ground type. Mud Pulse.
Mud Pulse? You want a Mud Pulse? I've heard you Mud Pulse. I don't like it. My eyebrows got singed off. Oh, there goes my... I have no beard or mustache.
He looked down. Frank looked down.
My beard's been gone for a bit. I still wanted to call it out like I have it, though.
Oh, that's why you looked down.
Yeah.
To catch your beard.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's it. I think you just give it a couple of pulse moves, and you're good.
But what happens if someone's not playing X and Y?
Okay, if somebody's not playing X and Y, and you're playing...
Disinformation, Frank.
Like Scarlet and Violet or something. Oh, in Scarlet or in Violet, it does specify that Blastoise does get Flash Cannon when it evolves from Wartortle. So that's pretty cool. It gets the cannon attack. Oh, see, this is why I like reading the most recent game. But I don't regret what I did. In Scarlet and Violet, Blastoise learns Hydro Pump at level 49, but that's no longer the last attack it learns. It now gets Wave Crash at level 56. It is a physical, water type attack that does 120 damage with 100 accuracy. The user shrouds itself in water and slams into the target with its whole body to inflict damage. This also damages the user quite a lot.
Wait, did you say it was a physical attack?
Yes. Yeah, unless they change Blastoise stats at all. Nope, still 83, 85. Yeah. I wouldn't teach it Wave Crash. That's just me.
I feel like its ability should have been something like Cannon moves do more damage rather than Pulse moves do more damage. Flash Cannon, Hydro Cannon. Are there other cannon moves?
I don't think
so. I feel like there needs to be more cannon moves.
Yeah, or they just include cannon moves in Mega Launcher. Aura, Pulse, and Cannon moves. That'd have been pretty cool. That would be...
Because cannons are like launchers.
Exactly, and there's only 2 of them. I mean, it's not going to hurt.
Well, allegedly 2.
Although, having frickin' Hydro Cannon, a 150 damage move, do 50% more damage, would be extremely toxic.
225 damage, perhaps?
Perhaps.
I hope that math is right.
And if you would prefer for your team build to use Dark Pulse over Dragon Pulse or Aura
Pulse.
I'm totally. I said pulse too many times. My brain's getting messed up. Or a sphere. Sorry. Then that's your prerogative. Yeah, I like that for a moveset though. I think it's pretty good. Maybe teach it flip turn if you're so inclined, or Aqua Jet. It's up to you. But I told you what I would do. Joakim, you want to see this Pokemon shiny?
Yeah. Is it pink? Is it purple?
Look at Squirtle.
Oh. If you showed me shiny Squirtle, I would have said that's a regular Squirtle.
Yep, he is just an extremely lighter shade of blue.
And then if you showed me like regular Squirtle, I might have been like, oh, is that the shiny?
Yeah, it's strange.
I called it. He's like a violet, well, kind of between pink and purple.
That's more of a... what is that? That's like a... yeah. There's a word for that.
Purple.
What's lavender? He's like a lavender.
Boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop.
Oh, I want to kill myself. Oh. Why is there a cat in here?
It's my cursed cat. He listened to too much creepypasta podcast, and now he is dead.
But he can still sing a Lavender Town theme?
Yes!
And Shiny Blastoise is a very light
purple
lavender.
Lavender's purple.
But it's a specific shade of purple, Joakim. A specific shade. Come on.
Stop throwing shade. It hurts. Also, I feel like that's beyond lavender.
It's a light lavender.
What happens if light lavender is its own shade? Huh?
We need to get like an application out where we can like clip it and be like, okay, what exact color is this?
Oh, yeah. Well, hold on.
Now he wants to.
No, I'm gonna do web dev stuff.
Oh, and here's Shiny Mega Blastoise. It's a much darker purple.
Whoa, I like
that's
that
not
purple.
lavender,
Yeah.
and its shell is green. So I don't know how I feel about that. At least the outline of his shell is green.
I'm going into developer
tools.
tools.
He made my computer spit up code.
I'm doing the color picker. What? Oh no, his mainframe's been hacked.
Yeah, by you.
Dang it! All right, I'm color pickering him.
Yes.
From his Gen 9 model. Let's take his little knee right here between the gradient.
You go up a hair.
Up
there
a hair,
we go. Right there.
We got A5. This is the hexadecimal color code. A599C7.
I'm going to use a Blastoise in a playthrough and name him that. But I got to make sure he's shiny first, I guess. What color would you say that is?
I don't know.
Adobe Community. Oh, that's not what we're looking for.
All right, I'm going to ChatGPT.
Oh gosh, we only support ethical AI on this podcast.
Yeah,
it's very hard to have ethical AI. The only way it can be ethical is if you're just screwing around for fun.
Yeah.
Never use it to replace
having
jobs.
To cope and
what?
What is it? They I was gonna say like you gotta cover your tracks. You don't have to do that. And then I was just thinking about how OpenAI was they trained themselves while they were open source, and now they want to go private.
Yeah,
which is like, okay, so you're evil.
Yeah, AI is evil.
What color would you say?
But it's still good for fun.
Pound A599C7 is. I'm asking the interweb machine.
He's asking ChatGPT.
I'm gonna say what shade would you say?
All right. What do we got here?
Shade of grayish violet.
In
the RGB model, it is composed. Okay, whatever.
That's so interesting.
Let me first look up violet.
No freaking way.
Okay, yeah.
ChatGPT is an idiot.
Right. People whose job it is to know what. Yeah, no.
No.
Let's do. We looked up gray violet, and it does not look like that. Gray lavender. It's not really gray.
I feel like it's closer than gray violet. That one right there. That second one. That's close. Maybe like the color in between those two.
Well, anyways, guys, if your job is to know what shades of color are on hexadecimally,
Please.
You're safe.
Comment down below what you know for a fact that color is. Comment with a link to the color. I beg of you.
Just give us the hex color.
Yeah. Also that. We
just got that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Tell us what it is. What would a link to the color be, Frank?
A link to a PNG of the color. Like, just
we
go to
know
Google
what
Images.
the color is.
No, we don't. Apparently,
they could tell us. Oh, it's a bourgeois.
They said it was
ChatGPT got it wrong.
It was
but
grayish
if
violet.
one of our many fans,
Yes.
we have so many fans. If one of our many fans knows what the color is, they could say, "Oh, it's bourgeois," and we look up bourgeois, and then we see the color. And we say, "There it is." If they link us, first off, you can't send links in YouTube/Spotify comments.
You can't.
Well, you can just type the word, and then I guess we can copy paste.
Okay,
it
yes.
in the
Type
browser.
the word of the color.
Just
type
tell
in
us what
Porsche.
to Google.
If you made it to this part in the episode, type Porsche down in the comments.
Please figure out how to spell it. You guys talk to each other. Decide on how we spell that.
Oh gosh. Okay. Jokum.
What?
If you could give this Pokemon, this Blastoise, an alternate form, what would you do?
Like if I had to at gunpoint, or like because it
For
has too many
funsies.
alternate forms.
It does not have a single alternate
alternate
form.
form, yeah,
it
it
has a
doesn't.
gigant. Oh, we didn't talk about Gigantamax. It probably has. Yep, there's its Pokedex entry. Do you mind if I read it, or do you want to read it?
No, I don't want to read it. You go.
All right, guys. I always forget the freaking Gigantamax Pokedex entries, so here we go. Sword. It's not very good at precision shooting.
Oh.
When attacking... That's when you pee on the floor all the time. When attacking, it just fires its 31 cannons over and over and
31
over.
cannons?
Yeah, have you seen it?
Oh, it's covered in them. Like
It's covered in like
a
a bastion of cannons.
Yeah.
Shield. Water fired from this Pokemon's central main cannon has enough power to blast a hole into a mountain.
That sucks. Did they test that? Like the tallest point in Galar got like destroyed. Yeah, there it is.
I like Gigantamax Blastoise.
Honestly, I prefer Gigantamax Blastoise to Mega, I think, in some ways.
Really?
It's a cooler concept than just one
extra big cannon.
Yeah. Extra big cannon and cannons on their hands.
Did you ever see... Okay, the cannons on the hands I like, but did you ever see when the X and Y beta leaks got released, did you ever see the original design for Mega Blastoise?
No.
Google it.
Okay.
Great googly moogly. It's pretty good. I think they should have stuck with it. It looks fairly, pretty different. Look at that. He's still got, the big cannon on his back and the arm cannons, but he just looks more regal. He gets War Turtle's tail.
He looks really good. Mega Blastoise sucks.
There's a few different designs. Go up again. I think that one's legit, and that one, I don't know if that one is. That one I think is legit, though. Mega Blastoise could have been better.
Like the original Mega Charizard? This
It might be. Mega Charizard.
Alternate Mega Venusaur Charizard Blast Concepts PokéLeaks.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know, man.
This one is a lot better. Oh,
yes.
This might be their version of this leak.
Oh, that could be it. The concept
I still
art
think that's so much better. It returns the cool swirlies of War Turtle.
Yep.
Blastoise.
Yeah.
Blast the Pokemon Company.
Concept art always ends up looking better than the final product.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
why.
Arceus.
Arceus?
Yeah, Concept Arceus or Beta Arceus, I should say.
Oh well, okay. Hold
that's
on
not
now.
concept art.
Yeah,
that's just a filler.
said concept art.
Okay.
If I were to give Blastoise a true alternate form, let's see.
That is so much better. Sorry, I'm just looking into its beautiful eyes.
It's nice. It's a very,
Holy
very nice
cow.
design. I don't know. I might. I think tacking steel onto him at this point wouldn't really work, because what would you do? Just make his shell titanium and give him bigger cannons? I don't know. I think Water Dragon could be cool. Make him one of those dragony turtles.
A dragony turtle?
Like a dragony turtle, or one of those lion turtles.
So it's like a liony turtle, not a dragony turtle.
And if Ampharos can be part dragon from having long hair...
You just said the lion turtles were dragony.
Yes! Making a lion turtle a dragon type is perfectly fine.
Okay.
It's perfectly fine. The cat's back. I don't know. Water. I don't want to change him though. I'd want to make a regional form like Hisuian Typhlosion or something. I don't want to like change him completely. I don't know, I have a Dark Blastoise Pokemon card. Make him Dark type.
Is that like a new? Like, is that part of the what's it called? Or is it like is it a Stera? No, it's Stella. Terra? Is it a Terra type?
No.
It's like the old.
Like, there's a lot of quote-unquote dark Pokemon, you know?
Yeah.
They're not dark
Before
type.
the dark type actually was a thing.
I believe they did this in Gen 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would make him... Give him a big sword.
Oh.
2 big swords. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or two big like axes. I don't know. No, he does no more forms.
There's not a lot I really think you could do with Blastoise.
No more forms. No more beetle. Make him a beetle.
Water bug.
A water bug Pokemon.
But he's also a turtle.
But yeah. Well,
genius.
No, but it's more like it's a convergent evolution thing.
Oh, okay. So that's your alternate form. You're gonna make convergent evolution.
Yeah, it's just beetles.
Just a beetle that slightly resembles a bald-headed turtle.
Yes.
All right, I like it. I've wanted them to do a bug-type starter for a long time.
Yeah,
and I think like a water bug would be sick.
What would water bug would the bug undo water's grass weakness?
Knowing the bug type,
it
probably doesn't resist grass.
Gosh,
but
freaking dang
let's find out. What's a good solo bug? Spite Ops. I said good, and then I said Spite Ops. Funny. It does resist grass, so it would undo its grass weakness.
Feels kind of like you gotta do that for all of them then. You do like a reverse resistance.
So you do a water bug type to resist grass. Grass is part rock to resist fire. Does rock resist fire? I gotta find that out too. Let's search up a good solo rock type. Stonejourner. Yep. It does resist fire. So grass rock.
There's no grass rock Pokemon already?
Starters? Not starter, no.
Yeah,
just grass ground.
Okay, yeah.
I think Rillaboom would have been cool as grass rock, but whatever.
Because he rocks?
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
And then fire to resist water can be part steel. And then it can resist water.
Fire and steel?
That's
pretty cool.
I long for another fire steel Pokemon. I think we only have the one.
Heatran? Oh my gosh.
We need a welder Pokemon, dude. And fire steel would be such a good type.
Just a big, stupid gorilla thing that welds.
You're going to make me cry.
You
think all welders are big, stupid gorillas?
Yeah,
Joko?
and then like a programmer could be like a hunched over, horrible little tapir. Wait. Drowsy exists.
Yeah, well, the programmer can be emaciated and have 1 hit point because they're nerds and easy to beat up.
But they have high special attack?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I could go on. I think I've said this before, but when we get to the Conkeldurr episode, I'm going to like go off about my really cool Conkeldurr Welder regional form.
Oh, yeah, and I'll go off on how much I hate Conkeldurr.
It's not that bad.
He's so ugly.
It's not that bad.
So ugly. I want to give the one before him even more bonks on his stupid head.
Hey, Jokum, guess what?
Bonk, 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 bonk.
Trivia time!
Oh, no! What did I do to deserve it? This is the part.
Don't get your phone. Put your phone away. Put your phone away.
Okay, no, start. I won't be on my phone.
Jokum, you're a child. You're a goldfish.
All right, I'm giving you my full attention.
Perfect. There was a scene in the 2004 film Godzilla Final Wars where a boy throws an action figure of a Squirtle into a fire and insults it. The Pokemon franchise was deemed as the biggest rival of the Godzilla franchise at the time. And this is also a presumed reference to Gamera. I don't know what that means.
That's the big turtle.
Oh, it is the big turtle kaiju.
Who is like not... I don't think Gamera is in the same universe or is owned by the same people.
Oh.
So it's kind of like a rival.
Look at the cover for Godzilla Final Wars. Look at that dude. Look at Godzilla.
Yeah, there he is.
Gosh, I bet Katrina loves this movie. She loves all the classic Godzilla movies.
The big goofy looking Godzillas. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's really funny. I want to watch that scene now. That's great. Cultural impact. Oh, they're talking about the new way $1 coins again. Remember we've talked about them twice now in the Mewtwo and Pikachu episodes?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm seeing here there's one for Blastoise, Charmander, Squirtle, Meowth, and Pikachu. We know there's one for Mewtwo.
Wait, there's one for Blastoise?
Squirtle. Did I say Blastoise? Squirtle.
I know, yeah.
I'm in the Squirtle section.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I feel like my brain filled in Blastoise in there, and I was like, why is Blastoise and Squirtle represented?
Yeah, no. Wow, we're already at Origin. There's not a lot of, trivia. That's it. Those are the only 2 pieces of trivia. Squirtle's design is based on both its final evolved form. I guess that was designed first? Blastoise? Okay. That's interesting. And baby turtles. Though its anatomy and semi-aquatic lifestyle are much more similar to terrapins, with proportions matching those of the big-headed turtle, much like Wartortle, its tail is a reference to Japanese legends of the Minogame. It's a turtle with the long tail. What
the heck?
That's just a North American place. Anyway.
Oh, a turtle with a tail? Big tail?
I didn't read it. I just looked. Pre-contact Native American petroglyph of a turtle. Jeffers Petroglyphs, Minnesota. That's not a turtle. Oh, wait a minute. It is a turtle. There's the head, there's the 4 limbs, and then there's the long flowing tail.
Why does it have a long flowing tail?
Because the Native Americans and the Japanese were best friends.
Oh. Okay, they just psychically communicated.
They did. Listen, guys, I would love to go deep into Japanese turtle mythology lore, but I'm not.
Yeah.
If you're interested in that, I would highly recommend going to Wikipedia to find out about cultural depictions of turtles.
It's called history, not turtstory, so let's keep going.
Hell yeah. And this Minogame, which is a turtle that lived for 10,000 years and grew a tail made of seaweed.
Ew.
Yep. Name origin. Squirtle is a combination of squirt.
So it made a mixture of the womp sound effect and then a squirt?
I went,
yeah.
What? That's not, yeah, that's very different from what I did.
No, it's exactly what you did. Roll it back. We're not going to roll it back. Let's keep going.
I'll just roll it back by going, oh, I guess I did do it kind of
Bowser
similarly.
When he says that funny thing
in Mario Kart. It was more like Bowser. Oh. Yeah, all right. We got to move on from that. If you know, you know.
There's nothing funny about it.
And turtle. The name was chosen in apparent reference to water guns, which were thought of as a cool toy for children.
Were thought of? Water guns are awesome.
They are pretty awesome. We should have a water gun fight sometime soon with the boys.
But how will that? That's my problem. I'm thinking of it too logistically. Okay, well, how do we take score? And
we just have fun. We just
squirt each other. Oh, just a bunch of boys
squirting each other.
Oh.
Squirt is also a slang term for a small child.
Oh yeah,
it is. Hey there, Squirt.
Yeah, no, I don't want. I think there's a reason
like that.
We don't do that anymore.
Don't like that.
Well, we've been ruined.
Is its Japanese name Zenigame? Oh, that would make sense because Minogame is the actual turtle.
That's cool.
Maybe a combination of Zeni, which is money, and Kame, which is turtle, forming the word Zenigame, which is baby Japanese pond turtle. Japanese pond turtle is so cute.
No, it is pretty cute.
Jokum's gonna say it's just a turtle.
I wasn't going to say that. I wasn't going to say that exact thing, you bastard.
According to Pokemon Black and White's television program PokeQuiz, Zenny is an old-fashioned word for money. Squirtle's shells look like old coins, so that's how they got their name. That's word for word is in the Pokemon game, so...
Huh.
I feel like that's kind of a stretch. I feel like you just kind of look like loose squares.
I mean, but maybe in the Pokemon universe, that's just
yeah.
But why would they call it? In real life, why would they call it Zenigame?
Great question.
Maybe they actually had that pattern.
Yeah. I don't know. It showed a picture of Warhol's original series art, and it looks so funky. Its ears are the same color as its head. good lord, there's like almost no trivia for Wartortle.
How is this possible that we've done more boring Pokemon with more trivia?
Much more boring Pokemon, and this is a Gen 1 starter.
You think they'd be ladling on the glaze with these things?
Ridiculous.
I bet Charmander is like an essay.
Sure. Yeah. Pikachu was the longest one we've had yet, and we probably won't get any longer than that.
Keep going.
What?
It doesn't make any sense in retrospect. Keep going.
What doesn't make any sense?
That's what she said.
Oh, you were going to say something, but it wasn't going to make any sense.
No, I started saying it. I'm like, in retrospect, it didn't make any sense. Keep going.
Even though Wartortle's ears are depicted as lighter than its face in the official Sugimori's stock art and most of its in-game sprites, early promotional pictures portrayed its ears as the same color as its face.
Okay.
Origin. That's it. That's it for trivia.
Oh, thank God. Oh, my gosh.
Wartortle's design appears to be a stylized turtle. Its feathery tail is a reference to the Japanese legends of the Minogame. The use of its tail to store oxygen seems to be a reference to certain turtles that breathe through their cloaca placed near the tail.
Yeah.
Huh.
Cloacas are wild, man.
You ever seen one up close?
Yeah, I had chickens.
You looked deep into their cloacas?
You ever seen a chicken lay an egg?
I try to avoid that. It makes me uncomfortable.
Eye-opening, just as much as it is cloaca opening.
Have you ever seen the movie Mr. Popper's Penguins with Jim Carrey?
No.
The penguins like poop in that movie a lot, and you see the poop flying right out of their butthole.
Yeah, they're penguins.
Yeah, they just show their butthole.
It's also their pee hole and their you-know-what hole.
Yeah. The poop comes out the sex hole?
Yeah.
Sorry, an ad started playing noise.
You weirdo. Hey, anyways, I just assumed that roosters had... I assumed cocks had cocks.
Yep.
But turns out they do what's when they mate. They do what's called a cloacal kiss. They hop up and their little cloacas just sort of dingled, like they sort of like push it down, and then the lady part gets pushed up, and they kiss
like a magnet.
Yeah. Well, think about how people kiss. Or stick out your lips like.
I don't want to.
Stick out your lips. And then imagine I kissed you. But then while we did that, I gave you fluid.
I gave you baby.
No, I gave you the baby.
I gave you the baby. I'm the cock. You're the hen.
You're the cuck. All right, you're the cuck.
You heard me.
And I'm the hen, as in him.
This is such a stretch.
That's what.
Second time.
She said it made sense there. Keep going.
The tail also resembles wind waves. Name origin.
Yep.
Wartortle may be a combination of war or warrior, water, tortoise, and turtle.
Yep.
And finally, Big Man Blastoise, Big Man Blastoise. Let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, thank goodness, there's a decent amount of trivia.
Oh, God.
Blastoise shares its category with Kabuto and Kabutops. They are both known as the shellfish Pokemon. See, it makes more sense for the other two. Kabuto and Kabutops? Do you forget who they are?
I don't think they're shellfish.
Would you not classify
horseshoe crabs
as shellfish?
I don't think so. I think shellfish is like yeah, no, they're like
shellfish are aquatic invertebrate with shells or exoskeleton.
There's like no rule for shellfish. Mussels, clams, oysters, lobsters, and shrimp. They're completely unrelated, though.
No, I would have thought they were all shellfish. Because when somebody says they're allergic to shellfish, they can't have oysters, crab, or any of the like.
Why is it that you can't have crab or oysters? Thank you, I appreciate that. But like, they're completely different. One is like basically an insect, and the other one is like
they have
bivalve.
shells.
Yeah, but like, what is it? The shell that makes you allergic to them?
I don't know. Well, we never found out if a horseshoe crab was a
if a lobster is a shellfish, a horseshoe crab is a shellfish.
I could have told you a lobster was a shellfish.
That's crazy. I just assumed that it was just like mollusks that were shellfish, but those are mollusks.
But if it's a fish with a shell, it's a shellfish.
If a fish has like a really hard shell. Like a really hard, carapace. Is it a shellfish?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. I'm rage baiting.
Oh my gosh. You're a master at baiting me.
Funny. Go back to all. You're in images.
Yeah, whatever.
Horseshoe crabs. No, they are not.
Or even crustaceans. crustaceans. What?
But it is an arthropod.
There are arthropods, so if you have the bane of arthropods, you should do extra damage.
Oh, Minecraft should add horseshoe crabs. They're so cute in Animal Crossing.
They're cute in Animal Crossing?
They look like horseshoe crabs. Yeah. but they're cute. I like them. I think horseshoe crabs are cute.
Horseshoe crab villager. That's the sound he makes? Keep reading, boy.
Early concept art for a Pokemon called Caravaggio resembles Blastoise without its signature water cannons. The name may be a combination of Carapace and Caravaggio. Mega Blastoise is the only Mega Evolved starter Pokemon that does not have two types. Big oof. They should have made it Water Steel.
Yeah.
Did you look up Caravaggio?
I looked up Caravaggio, and Caravaggio came up, and it's just...
Caravaggio is a man, I think.
It's an artist, maybe?
Yeah, it's Michelangelo Merisi da Caravaggio.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You saying Michelangelo is Caravaggio?
Yeah, I think so.
Michelangelo's Caravaggio?
Yeah, the Ninja Turtle. What a pause. What a pregnant pause.
Oh my gosh, my belly is so full of paws. I'm just so confused. Anyways.
See, you are the pregnant one. I got you. You walked right into my trap.
I knew
you couldn't.
Hens don't get pregnant.
Nope.
They have eggs.
I'm sorry.
They lay eggs.
I'm sorry, you're pregnant with an egg.
Do not impreg me right now. I can't handle this.
The way Blastoise flies, this is what I was talking about, in new Pokemon Snap is a potential reference to Gamera, the creature we were talking about earlier. Cool. That is really cool. Blastoise was originally considered for Super Smash Bros. Brawl alongside Charizard and Ivysaur.
That would have been weird.
But director Masahiro Sakurai decided to go with Squirtle instead for evolutionary stage balance.
Yeah.
If it was up to me,
definitely.
I think it should be Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think it would have been cooler with the final evolutions.
Yeah.
But like...
I like the synergy
that's
of it.
Better. The way it is so much better than having Ivysaur and then 2 final evolutions.
Well... The Pokemon Company does stuff like that.
Yeah, but they
put breaks in Pokken and not Delphox.
Oh, I hate that.
I hate it. Oh, it makes me so mad.
I'm freaking out, man. I can't handle this anymore.
Origin. Blastoise's design appears to be a turtle mixed with aspects of a tank. Blastoise cannons may have been derived from the functioning tubes found in mussels and some other shellfish, thus its category.
Okay, that's a stretch.
That is a stretch.
It's more of a tank than...
That is the stretchiest
call it the tank turtle Pokemon.
Yeah.
The Tankle. The Turtank.
I got a Tankle. Gigantamax Blastoise's shell may be based on a battleship.
Really?
It may also be based on Leonardo da Vinci's design for an armored fighting vehicle, which itself is inspired by a turtle shell. Name origin. Blastoise may be a combination of blast, referring to its cannons, and tortoise.
I was talking about this earlier off mic. Are there people who think Blastoise is Blastus? Because, like, tortoise is not... We don't usually say tortoise here in America. So are there people who don't say Blastoise, they say Blastus?
Like I think tortoise? You would have... Maybe, but if you watched the anime growing up, I mean, you're going to hear Blastoise go, Blastoise, in the whole anime.
Yeah.
Are you tired? Is that why you keep putting your head in your hand?
My forehead hurts. I have got, like, a sinus headache.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Allergies season.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the end of trivia. Merch!
Merch! We're getting close to my favorite part.
We're getting close, but we're not quite there yet, buddy boy. I can't... Pokemon Center always has to verify my device. What do you think I'm going to do, Pokemon Center?
Why do they need to verify your device?
I don't know.
Are you logged in or something?
I'm not. Not even.
How do they verify your device?
It just said verifying your device.
Like Cloudflare?
Like it took an extra second to get into the app.
Oh, maybe they get a lot of robots.
Squirtle Pokemon Partner Backpack. And they do get a lot of robots. People scalp the crap out of this website.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
I couldn't even get my life-size Gardevoir.
I could have sworn you were the last one to get it. I was going to be so mad if it was you.
Joker, what would you do?
I had
What would you do?
my 2 sponges, Pringles can, rubber bands, and what else? Rubber gloves.
Yeah.
Ready.
Joker, what would you do if you walked into my office to record one day and you just saw a Gardevoir in my computer chair, the life-size Gardevoir?
Hey Frank, how's that savings account doing? You started investing?
I invested in life-size Gardevoir plushes, Joker. I'm gonna be rich. I bought 10.
Oh god. Honestly, the resale value on
The
them
resale
is probably
value
really good.
probably insane, yeah. All right, Squirtle Pokemon Soda Pop. As you know, we both hate Soda Pop plushes. They look terrible.
Ugh. That's awful.
Squirtle Pokemon Comfy Cuddlers plush. It is like a flat Squirtle. He's laying on his little belly.
I prefer that pin.
The pin's really cute.
Just the pin of Squirtle jumping and going.
Squirtle sticker 3-pack.
I'm gonna squirt.
Squirtle wallet. Squirtle skateboard.
Whoa, squirtboard.
Hell yeah. Squirtle
Ooh,
8-inch plush.
ooh,
Squirtle
ooh.
phone case.
I like this. What is that? A sticker pack?
Pixel
Pins. Ooh, pixelated. I really like the pixel pins.
A lot of them were popular. Actually, it's not even just popular Pokemon. There are some Pokemon I was surprised to see had pixel pins. Yeah, a lot of them get that.
Stonejourner. I'm
I'm
guessing Stonejourner doesn't have one. Is that a watch?
That is a watch. Oh, you're obsessed with watches.
I'm not obsessed with watches.
You
I
love
just
looking
like
at
watches.
watches. You have a watch
Fetish?
affinity.
I think we should say I hope you have a watch fetish.
No, I would never have said that.
I'm gonna get a Grand Seiko and be a part of the friggin' was it GS9?
Nobody knows what that means. Nobody knows what that means.
The real
Nobody
ones know what that means. I'm gonna be a part of this
Squirtle
club
watch.
that's only for
Squirtle
people who own
watch.
Grand Seiko watches.
Squirtle watch. Wait, how much does this watch cost?
The Grand Seiko I'm
Yeah.
looking at is like what, 9,000?
Okay, my Gardevoir is $350.
I'm not
I
gonna
win.
get the Grand Seiko.
You just think you're gonna get it.
Yeah, but like in a not really way. Like,
I cast worse sinus pressure.
how dare you? Are you really? Would you really buy the Gardevoir?
If I was rich and had like $20,000 in my savings account, I probably would be
I
buying
would
all the
steal
watches.
your Gardevoir.
You would use it for sin. I would use it to.
I would set it free. You would use it to.
No, honestly, to cuddle with. But I have a wife. I don't need it to cuddle
Oh
with.
my gosh, guys.
The life-size Pokemon plush I want the most is Appleton. Good
Oh yeah,
lord,
that one's
that guy's
great.
cute.
There's a Slowpoke too, right?
There's a Slowpoke,
The
there's
Mareep?
a Spheal, there's a Mareep.
Oh my gosh,
These
that
two
goes hard.
aren't actually life-size. They just call them that. There's an Arcanine and a Lapras. They're big, don't get me wrong. They're huge, but they're definitely not life-size. Like as big as the Pokedex
Yeah.
as they are. Squirtle's gonna have a lot of merch. What the heck is that? Squirtle Pokemon Partner plush hat.
You just sort of keep it on your head.
Yeah, but he looks so cursed.
Yeah.
There's an earbud case. There are socks. There's plenty of shirts. There's this $55 charm, Pallet Town metal sign, bags. I can't go through all this, guys.
No, it's S tier merch.
Yeah, there are 3 pages of just Squirtle merch. I can't list everything without this getting boring.
Squirch.
Squirch, if
Squirtle
you
merch,
will.
yeah.
Oh gosh. I
what
can't.
are
I
you gonna say?
can't.
What are you gonna say?
I gotta keep the podcast PG. I
Oh,
can't.
Okay.
Look at this. There's
We're
a pin.
PG-13 at least.
Yes. No, we are PG-13. There's a pin set of just the middle
Evos.
stage.
That's cool.
Wartortle Sitting Cutie is sold out. Oh, look at this hat. Look at this hat. Sea Surfing Pokemon Tropical Fedora.
What?
It's got Gyarados. It's got Wartortle. Please tell me it has more Pokemon than just Gen 1. I think it's just Gyarados and Wart. Oh, the Alolan Raichu spotted.
Okay. But it's a fedora.
I don't care. Look at this guy. He's dripped the F out. He's got a shirt with the same pattern as the hat.
No.
He is dripped the ever-loving F
This
out.
is a character from Sweet Life on Deck.
That's a great show.
Oh, hey, oh.
I don't remember the song.
Oh, hey,
Hey-o.
oh. This is a...
Jania and I gotta watch that show
Yeah,
together.
she would know the intro.
Oh my gosh, I want to buy a boat and then wear this.
But you don't want to buy a watch.
I don't want to buy a boat. I promise I don't want to buy a boat.
A boat is the perfect time to wear a cool watch.
You absolutely... You know what? I buy that hat, I buy the shirt, and then I get the Squirtle watch. And I am absolutely dripped out. And you know what I do? While I'm cruising down the river, water on my yacht, you know what I'm blaring?
It's a yacht now?
Yes. You know what I'm blaring? Big Man Blastoise, Big Man. That's the name of my boat. That's what I named my boat. I named it the Big Man Blastoise.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Big Man. Oh, man. I got to get rich quick.
Yeah. You know, Frank, I have an investment opportunity. It's called an S&P 500 index fund.
Oh, look at this Blastoise bookend.
This bad Blastoise bell end. That's really cool.
I wish it wasn't chrome because the detail
is weird. It's just like it's not even real chrome. It's like plastic.
No,
chrome.
It's definitely it's $30. That's not real metal. But
yeah, that would have been so much cooler with detail, like an actual cool scene.
It's still kind of cool. Blastoise snapback. Whoa, Blastoise drenching waters figure. It's all right.
I've seen cooler figures.
Yeah.
There's someone out there who's makes One Piece figures who probably makes a great Blastoise figure.
Mega
as
Blastoise.
Soon as I talk about something I'm interested in, Frank totally zones out.
No,
I'm gonna go on my phone. I wonder what Burrito Bison is up to.
I do what you do during the trivia. There's a Blastoise skateboard too. Not just Squirtle.
Blasting off. Did you look up Wartortle?
Yeah, I did.
That was the brief one. Yeah.
There's a blue canvas wall art, and I mean blue the character.
Wow, he's totally on top of Blastoise.
He's topping him. Look, there's the Charizard bookend that goes in between your books, and then Venusaur at the other end.
That's pretty cool. I love their bell ends.
I really wish they did some for other than just the Kanto starters. Yeah, I would buy the absolute hell out of almost any other generation. But the Kanto ones, they're so overdone. Blastoise sitting cutie is a little strange looking, but he's kind of cute. He's got some charm to him. All right, I mean, this is S tier merch. Absolutely S tier. All right, Joachim, your time to shine.
Right,
I wonder what Burrito Bison's up to right now.
All right. Well, Frank is playing Burrito Bison and trying to catch up with me.
Yeah, he's far ahead.
This is the part of the show for whoever is watching this for their first episode, where I look up the Pokemon's name of the final evolution, not the kitty ones.
Yeah.
And then I scroll until something unsavory and not safe for work pops up.
Yeah, we're basically looking for the weirdos from Fur Affinity.
This little Pokemon Unite skin is so cute.
Yeah, being able to put your put clothes on Pokemon Unite Pokemon is sick.
Oh, that's so cute. He's got a cute little sun hat, his little green vest. That's adorable.
That's really cute, yeah.
Now, Blastoise, I feel as though he gives a lot of opportunities for some good squirting. You think this is a Godzilla reference?
It might be that. I don't know. He's got a lot of guns. There's a fan-made Blastoise VMAX card.
Oh, that's fan-made.
Yeah, it's definitely not real. That's not what.
No, not all that.
No. That's not.
But
real.
I like his funny little face.
Yeah, he did have a kind of a funny little face.
He's my squirting boy.
I hope we don't see any weird fan art of Blastoise. Swampert was bad enough.
I shouldn't have. What the frick did the Ginger say in his Magic School Bus? I should have frickin' gotten out of bed today.
I should have stayed in bed. Oh no. Oh, I hope this is gonna be a normal field trip.
Hallmark keepsake Blastoise.
Hallmark Blastoise figure?
Ornament.
Wow. What a time to be alive. Oh, let's see. That's great. Like that's a great figure.
Yeah, there's a figure of Blastoise with Wartortle and Squirtle. Underwater swimming. They're by an anchor.
That's good. I like that.
If you guys want to look at it, Blastoise Family - Civet action figure.
Blastoise really is designed super well. I feel like I don't know if it was a previous podcast or if I was just talking to you or something. I feel like I said Blastoise had a very bland, kind of boring design.
He's a little bland, but
I don't know.
Better than a lot of them.
The more I see him in more dynamic poses and in figures and fan art, I don't know. He's got a lot of aura.
Okay.
No, come on. He does. Did you ever watch Pokemon Origins when that came out 10 years ago?
That was 10 years ago?
It's somewhere around 10 years, my guy. Remember when Charizard punches Blastoise in the face and it doesn't do jack to him and he just stands there staring back at him?
I don't remember that because I
Hold on, I'm gonna Google that while you're doing this.
Look at this cool figure. There's one of Blastoise family, and it's Pokemon 4th Anniversary Series 1 Blastoise
so
family.
good.
FF collectibles. It's a bunch of Pokemon.
They're Wingull, Slowpoke, Sandygast, Alolan Exeggutor, Psyduck. It's so cute.
What is that? What the hell is that?
What?
That looks like a little face.
Yeah, that's the That's Exeggutor's tail.
His tail has a little face on it?
Yeah.
What the heck? Since when?
Since Alolan Exeggutor has
What
always
the
had
heck?
that.
That's
Look at that.
Whoa.
Look at that aura.
That hard.
Charizard's fist is just in his cheek, and he doesn't even care.
Oh, that's hard.
It goes so hard. Check out the GIF. Oh wait, that ain't it.
I forgot I'm looking for horny Blastoise.
Yeah. I wish we weren't.
Okay.
Ugh.
Now we're cooking with old oil. All right, we got Fat Fetish Blastoise. Blastoise by 40450.
No, don't stop
Why not?
shouting out the fetish
If the
artists.
fetish artist,
They
the fetish
don't deserve it.
Hey, how am I gonna eat if they're not feeding me?
What is coming out of its
Blastoise
cannons?
by,
that can't be
garlic?
water.
Big gray sludge that flows up.
Ugh.
Blastoise by 40450 on furaffinity.net. Big fat Blastoise.
It's always gotta be fat fetish
We're
art.
moving on, Frank. We're moving on.
I just don't like it.
That one's all right. Yeah, the faces are a little
Yeah,
rough.
I'm not a fan of that figure.
I'm not even. Is this like official at all?
No.
Probably not. Yeah, bad Blastoise.
You know, I would be remiss, since we talk about merch, to not mention the fact that there are, whatever those off-brand Legos are called, Mega Blocks, I think. They did do a Blastoise Lego. And there are multiple Squirtle ones and everything, but... And we just passed a Mega Blastoise figure I actually have.
Okay, I can get behind this. There's a Seiko watch with a Squirtle and a Wartortle on it.
Yep.
Well.
I guess that
Beefy
counts.
Blastoise VGX V-Star EX Pokemon Custom Card Holographic on Etsy. It's just a big kind of like bear fetish, not like more like kind of bear.
It's just like a not fat, but like
yeah.
buff
It's
fat.
big dad bod energy.
Yeah, it was on a
little bit
fan-made
horny,
Pokemon
and
card.
we're at the very end. Okay, so we
right.
got a fat fetish Blastoise and one kind of like bear mode daddy Blastoise.
Yeah, not nearly as bad as Swampert's, thankfully.
Yeah, not like that one image of Swampert I saw you looking at earlier today.
Hey, what's that music I hear?
Shut up.
This is the part of the show where the boys discuss how edible the pocket monsters that we focused on won't be long. Turn up and come along to the segment of the show.
Yes, indeed. It's that part where Frank stops talking. So I can talk about marrying Blastoise and then eating him and then killing him, which is not going to happen. But let's get there naturally. Wed. It's big turtle mammal. What do you think? I don't know. Oh,
You wanted me to stop
Frank's
talking.
not Frank is doing a thing where he's trying to make me feel bad.
No, it's okay. You never feel bad for insulting me and hurting me.
No. I do. Yes, I do feel bad.
I love you.
I love you too.
Blastoise is... I don't know. He's kind of too much of a big turtle monster for me to fall in love. Yes, she is. She, my woman, my turtle woman. Mm. She is too much of a big turtle monster. I don't know.
Worse than the mole?
Honestly,
Probably,
I'm kind of thinking worse than the
worse than the
mole.
mole.
She's the shell. You can't listen. I like a woman who's got some squish to her.
Oh, yeah, there's no squish in the
You
shell.
gotta have some squish to them. Maybe those big chunky legs got some squish, but that's not enough.
Yeah, no.
The shell gets in the way.
Yeah. And cloacas?
Don't even get me started.
Ugh.
Blastoise is probably like a 3.5.
Wait, what? The mole is like 3.
Oh, wait. I forgot the mole was
2.5.
2.5.
2.5.
Sure.
Safe 2.5.
Yeah.
Gajinka.
It's like we talked about last episode.
boring.
Water starters are difficult to
Gajinka?
give personality to.
I mean, like, what kind of a personality would Chikorita have? Well, it would be Meganium.
Yeah. Oh, that's easy. She loves flowers. I mean, she has a big flower around her neck.
This one likes water and guns. She likes.
She
guns.
collects tank parts and guns.
No, it's too easy. She's very reliable and steadfast.
Why? What?
Because all the things are like how strong its legs are,
Okay.
and she pisses hard.
She pisses hard, and she has thick legs.
Okay,
she's like Chun-Li legs.
Whoa.
Okay.
I mean, maybe like short Chun-Li legs.
Yeah. I do think she probably likes guns. She likes tanks.
Yeah.
You know? She likes water gun fights.
Yay, there we go.
There it is.
And paintball fights.
She's cute enough. I think it's successful
fine,
marriage. Yeah.
Edible. I would eat turtle soup.
Turtle soup. I've never had it, but I want it.
I would eat it.
I'd eat it.
But I don't know if it's like good eating or it's like, okay, this is cool. I like this.
Yeah, I think turtle soup is. I don't think it can be any better than good. Yeah, I don't think it can be like the best food you ever had in your life.
I think this is like a 6.
Sure, I'm down for 6. I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Yeah. Dead.
It's a hard sell. He's faster than us.
Yeah,
he's got long range cannons.
Yeah, he's got long range cannons. I think it's a 0 unarmed because I do. What am I gonna do? Yeah. He's gonna recoil into his shell.
Aren't there certain Pokedex entries that talk about his cannons being able to cut through steel?
Yeah, no, I'm sure there are. He's killing me.
Yeah. I don't think we can even get close to him with the bat.
No, he's too long ranged.
Yeah, he's too long range. He would just have to miss.
I don't even think I could get a regular gun that could kill him.
No.
Like, the guns I could buy.
I don't think a normal gun could go through his shell.
Yeah, probably not. Even if it does, he'll just shoot me back.
Yeah. Maybe if we were able to get our hands on some sort of like machine gun or something, if he goes into his shell to try and protect himself, we could like shoot down the head hole.
Yeah, but if he's not already firing at us.
Exactly.
And if we hide behind anything, he just destroy it.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate to do a dead so quick, but like...
We are dead so quick.
Yeah, there's not much else we can do. We don't have a fighting chance. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of this episode. Thank you so very much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode of the podcast, why don't you rate us 5 stars? Or if you're listening on YouTube, give us a like and subscribe if you have not already. If you want more content, I talk about Pokemon all the time on my YouTube channel, but that's not all I talk about. I talk about Legos, Weird and Wild Creatures cards. I like to cook. I've been doing this ongoing series of Animal Crossing villager tier lists. That's been a lot of fun. So definitely subscribe if you have not already. That's Let's Be Frank, if I didn't say that. And if you want more Joachim content, him and I also have a series on the channel called Taboo Foods. We cook really strange and odd foods, stuff the average person just wouldn't want to eat. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so very much for listening. This has been your Certified Poke Moment. Big Man Blastoise, Big Man Blastoise, Big Man Blastoise, Big Man Blastoise.
We're done.